refer to the fact sheet and 5 legislative proposals, of which one of them is the expansion of RICO by adding various sanction sections to predicate offense in RICO statute. How would these expanded RICO tools allow your task force to not only better target oligarchs' wealth, but also target oligarchs themselves, as well as other sophisticated criminal networks?
Thank you, Senator Grassley. There are 2 responses there. The first is with respect to the forfeiture provisions of RICO. They are expansive, and they meet the scope of the networks and the scope of the enterprises that are often targeted through racketeering prosecutions. They allow for the forfeiture of not merely proceeds of an offense, but the property of the illegal racketeering enterprise itself at a high level. The second has to do with what the prosecutions look like at the end of the day if we end in a criminal prosecution. The ability to bring a racketeering prosecution is essentially the ability to bring a single case, a single charge that wraps its arms around all aspects of an illegal enterprise. And in cases where one of those enterprises may be involved in sanctions evasion as one of the predicate crimes of that enterprise, it gives prosecutors the ability essentially to tell the whole story to a jury when presenting that case.
Okay. I noted 5 proposals you addressed were critical to the department's efforts. The administration's fact sheet lists 6 proposals, including one that addressed expansive property-taking powers. DOJ's communications seem to only mention this expansive provision in passing, or in some cases ignore it entirely. Additionally, we've been using our existing laws to target the illicit wealth of other high-level international criminals. But now, instead of making use of the laws we have in place for international criminals, the administration proposes a special kind of process addressed only to Russian oligarchs, which invites litigation risk and intense judicial scrutiny. So, first of all, when looking at the fact sheet, it seems the administration's expanded provision to take property is least important when compared to the other proposals like enhancing RICO. What's the most important of all the changes DOJ's in your perspective?
Thank you, Senator. From our perspective, from DOJ's perspective and mine, these go essentially as a package. There's no silver bullet among the 6 proposals, and I wouldn't characterize one as more important than another. The administrative forfeiture proposal is one of many that will give this task force and the department expanded tools to take aim at this oligarch set.
Why do Russian oligarchs need a special statute?
Thank you, Senator. I think that the current crisis really shines a bright spotlight on a particular problem at a particular moment in history. What we are looking to do is respond as robustly, as forcefully, as muscularly as possible to a particular crisis at a particular time.
Would, instead of a special statute, would it be better to make improvements to the current process that will be useful against all other criminals like drug kingpins or anybody else you might want to think of?
So, Senator, we're happy to have additional conversations about what legislation may look like. From our perspective, what we are looking for are these additional powers or additional powers in order to take aim at these assets, take aim at these oligarchs, and happy to talk generally about the way in which we arrive at that ultimate goal.
I'll yield back my time.